Hey everyone, I'm Rather Incoherent, back with our fourth scenario in the Scarlet Keys so far. We're getting started with the Dogs of War. Let me walk you through the setup for this real quick. When we get here, it has not yet been 20 time, we're right before that breakpoint. And down here, an intro to at the end of all this text, we're going to continue being naive, just agree to help everyone we find, go to intro 4. Intro 4, we add a token, or a tablet token rather. We've already got 4, so instead I've just put a tablet in the victory display, we get 1 more at the end of the scenario. And from there, it's just setup V1. Coming down here, we have one hell of a map. Right now, the catacombs are not something you can enter in, and the Beast and Akala Crimson cannot leave them. Once there's 6 or more doom on the current agenda up here, then we're going to let him out. However, objective, defend the Gret Knight, and when checking the doom threshold, doom on cards other than this agenda subtract from the total doom in play. So your goal to win this scenario is actually not to advance the act, defend the key and hold out for as long as you can. The agenda represents how long you must defend it. So we actually want the agenda to run out, and the game doesn't want that to happen. Our objective is to get all the doom off the map, and do it without letting the beast kill these towers, because the beast is going to be dealing damage to these. During the enemy's attack step of the enemy phase, in addition to their standard attack, each ready enemy attacks each key locus at its location as if it were engaged with an investigator. Horror dealt by these attacks is dealt as damage instead. So this guy's gonna be hitting all of these locuses for 4/4, which is rough. And that happens whether you're fighting him or not. Because during the enemy's attack step of the enemy phase, in addition to their standard attack. So it's essentially always getting that. It's not replacing their attack if you engage with them. Meaning he kills this in 2 hits, which is pretty damn fast. Or we can spend clues and take easy tests to try to heal them. I believe each one is just a different skill. Oh no, they're all the exact same skill, which actually makes more sense. It really should be head. And forced, if it's defeated or removed from the game, do not add it to the victory display, because you're not supposed to be letting the beast kill these places, because once he kills all of them, he's able to enter the burst because it'll be the only key locus left in play. And of course, the man we're protecting is the Gret Knight. Move up to 3 resources to him as a lightning bolt, and then move up to 3 resources off of him as charges, ammo, secret supplies, you know, whatever you want, really. Of course, we do have to go to his location to get his ability, but that's still insane. And he has this Light of Pharaoh's key, which probably should be on its stable side since it's not attached to an enemy. And you play a card in your hand at -3 cost, flip this key to its unstable side. It's controlled by him. I think if we're at his location, he's still not controlled by us, so this is largely just unrelated to us. He's not an enemy, nothing bad's happening with this. So with the gist of the scenario laid out, one more thing to do. There are 2 people who hate us, and one of them is going in that encounter deck. We'll find out when they get here. And I've got another deck up here to use once we get to the next scenario. Now, coming down to our decks, let's talk about upgrades. You can already see what I did with Zoey. In the Zoey list, I had 5 experience banked or so in the previous scenario. Then we got 3 experience from the scenario and 2 from the map, and I got 1 more from Refine, which I'm putting towards Script Weaver on the Runic Axe. Script Weaver being the upgrade that allows you to use multiple charges for each charge you use. So even with nothing else, I can use that for just +2 accuracy, but later on I can use it for glory or to engage, and those will both be very nice. But without Script Weaver, I would never be willing to spend charges on those things, so I need Script Weaver to justify it. In addition, I got Stick to the Plan, and I upgraded my emergency cache that goes under it. And now, because I'm so much more likely to draw from my whole deck, I upgraded my Bandolier on the expectation that I can probably eventually have double Survival Knife Runic Axe out, which will be pretty damn good at killing enemies. Coming over to Charlie, he's a lot less interesting because he didn't bank 5 experience last scenario and doesn't have down the rabbit hole for extra experience. He bought Charisma, because last scenario I was like actively going out of my way to sacrifice Milan to play art students to get more soak, and that feels bad, so Charisma will help with that. I had 2 left, so I got Emergency Cache. The whole deck is about drawing this combo as fast as possible, and Emergency Cache is one of the few upgrades left that gives me draw, and I legitimately do value draw 1 card more than get 1 clue in this specific deck. And that is everything. Under my emergency cache, the cards I've got are E-Cache level 2. Or sorry, under my Stick to the Plan, I have emergency cache, bit of a Freudian slip. Then we have Ever Vigilant and Prepared for the Worst in case I'm missing my weapons. So over here on Zoey, once again, need to add draw 1 cards. What's happening? That was weird, nothing happened when I clicked draw 1. Let's try that again. Maybe I was clicking my deck like an idiot. We obviously hold stand together. We don't need Halloween Mirror. We won't beat comp. Zoey's Cross is nice. We're playing it as a free action. I think we need a hard mulligan for weapons, though. I don't think we can be content with Zoey's Cross. I will keep the beat cop, though. Every time. Hey, we got Runic Axe. That's good enough. All that goes back in the deck. Over here for Charlie, we're going to draw 5. No weaknesses to reshuffle. We keep Milan, we keep Magnifying Glass, we toss the stuff that isn't that. Pretty straightforward. We got Chance Encounter, but it's not online yet. We have gotten to base 4 book. That's kind of underwhelming for the amount of work it takes, but we did do it. Stand Together is going to help here a lot, actually, because it gives us the money to play all this and practice makes perfect on the first test, so that'll be very nice. And I believe we're going into turn 1. I think there's nothing left. So I'm going to tap my Stick to the Plan and play Emergency Cash as the first card from it. Gain 3 resources, draw a card. I am next going to play Stand Together, gain 2 resources on both of us. Looking forward to upgrading that eventually. And I don't want to play any of this, I have Ever Vigilant coming next turn, which will save me some money. Your hand size is going to look pretty awful after your turn, so I'm going to go ahead and Deep Knowledge you. And that'll be Zoe's turn. Over here, it's good to know that I just hit 2 great cards, but hey, I can still hit Practice Makes Perfect on the Investigate. But first, Milan, Magnifying Glass, for 6 of my 7 money. And only 1 action because I'm a Seeker and I don't pay for my hand assets. And then I'm going to Investigate with Practice Makes Perfect, search the top 9, come on, Perception level 2. Hey, there it is. Easy game. We're at a 3 Shroud location. I'm investigating at 4, 5, 6, 9 to 3. Throw this Deduction at it, no reason not to, 10 to 3. I'm not going to use Unrelenting here because I don't want to maximize my chance of auto-failing on a deduction check. So, 8 to 3. All right, easy game probably. I can't imagine that's -5 on turn 1. That's just not how skulls work. -1, easy, easy, easy. I forgot to remove curse tokens because there should only be 2 in there. Technically to my benefit in this case, unfortunately, but nothing I can do about it. So I get the Perception, I get 2 cards, I get 2 clues. Don't get any Milan money because that's just not how Charlie works. Milan's just the only 0 experience +1 book ally I've really got access to. I suppose I could also run like Alice Luxley, who's surprisingly close to just being Milan in this deck now that I think about it. That's weird, but true. Yeah, Alice Luxley is actually just Milan with better soak and it lets me deal damage. She's actually just better than the second Milan, and I should have had a 1-1 split of Milans and Luxleys. Crazy. What a world. Never expected to say that sentence. Never thought I'd say, yeah, Luxley is just better than second Milan in this deck. Anyway, we've played Milan, we've investigated. Our location's kind of done now. I should have used Take Heart before investigating, that was a mistake. It's fine, I'll commit Take Heart now and still fail the skill test, right? Easy game. I feel like I should have just like done that in the right order, but that works too, I guess. Hey Leo, nice to see you. Probably should have cracked the case when I finished the location, right? This was in my hands? How's the order work? I didn't realize I drew that off Perception. Perception, if the test is successful, draw 1 cards. Skill test ordering, where's the charts? Skill test timing in detail, page 26. Resolve chaos symbol effect, determine modified skill value, determine success or failure, and then apply results. So we determine the success of the investigate check, and I draw cards. Or then I apply results and I as the player get to choose which order they happen in. I'm not sure which it is, but either way I can crack the case since I drew it off the Perception for 3 resources, which is very nice to say. Anyway, that's both of us, we're done, no enemies. This guy can't leave yet because even though he is patrol, the way to the Catacombs is blocked, you cannot enter, the Beast and a Cal of Crimson cannot leave, but once there's 6 Doom, that'll change. So we're good, upkeep phase, Daring is nice to see for fights. Hi, Accursed Follower, I can't put him over here because I can't go there, and going this way feels like I'm working backwards. I guess I'm putting him over here, though. I can go here because I'm not an enemy, though, so I can get to that one at least. Anyways, 1 of 6 Doom, or sorry, 1 of 12 Doom, but 6 is the number I care about. Oh, hi. Hello, dog. And over here, Bound in Red, Beast in Red, getting spooky. That's fine. I was hoping to get more value off of my Ever Vigilant in this, but this is acceptable. Just a little bit underwhelming. Do I want to use Spectral Razor just to not get hit? Is the implication of this being a Scarlet Beast that somehow the Beast in Red is working with monsters that are also members of the Coterie? Because like I'm still not super clear if this is just a monster, but this one is definitely just a monster that works for the Scarlet Coterie, which is a little bit weird. I could swing over twice. I'm swinging at 5, 6 to 2. Like, what are the odds you hit Charlie? That's ridiculous. That would never happen. I'm actually down to do that. No, I'm not. If I miss on the second hit, like if I hit and then autofail, Charlie's getting hit for 3-1 this turn, which is dangerously close to just dead. Charlie can auto-evade if we mess this up. Yeah, okay. I'm going to play this greedily. I'm going to tap my stick to the plan for Ever Vigilance. I'm going to play, unfortunately, only 2 assets for 6 resources, bringing me down to 5. And I think I'm just swinging twice at 6 to 2. And I'll commit cards to like make sure that I don't get anything crazy with Curse and to cycle into relevant stuff. Actually, the Beast... Oh, the Beast only has 3 Fists. The Beast only has 3 Fists. I can probably get away with just like using all my shit now and attacking him with only 3. 6 is not a large number. Yeah, I'm gonna commit Overpower to this. Up 6, -1, draw a card. Let me handle this. It's taken 2 damage. Probably actually spend my tokens, but I'm gonna spend another one right away as well. And don't fail me now. Daring. -2, it is not an attack against an enemy with patrol. But if it were, that enemy would run away. I think that might just be specifically the Beast of Hollow Crimson. Anyway, draw another card off the Daring. And this guy's dead. And that'll be me done here on Zoe. She'll get her charges back. And we do need to deal with this accursed follower, but that's not a thing Charlie can do. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be doing on Charlie, because like I can't go over here. This is the only victory location. I remember this. And I can remove Doom at the Bourse, but there is no Doom yet. Because Zoe's gonna start walking this way to deal with him, I'm comfortable going this way. We're at a 4 Shroud, 2 Clue location. Do I still have that pasted? I do not. There's the clues and reaction. When you would draw exactly 1 card from your deck while you're here, instead look at the... No, that's nice. I can just do that during the upkeep phase. That's very nice. That's my first action is that. I think it's safe to say my second action is to play Leo DeLuca, who is then essentially paying his own action cost. We're not looking great at investigating this place, but we have the cards to make it work. Perception, Unrelenting, Seal Good tokens because I'm endlessly greedy. We're looking at 4 8s to 4. I can go up 12 to 4. Seems sensible. I'm not going to be doing a second investigate check this round. And I need to pass this by a lot to draw cards. Easy game. I'll take 1 of the clues. Why was that a stack of 3 clues? Don't know how I ended up making a stack of 3 clues there. I'm a little bit confused. Anyway, fix that problem. Release these tokens. Draw 2 from Unrelenting and draw 2 from Perception. Oh, hello, hounds. Hello, chance encounters. I don't have the money for that right now, but don't mind if I do. I'll investigate again. Commit both hounds to the test. And the other Unrelenting to be up 3. Seal the good tokens again to draw 2 again. Tablets. -2. Easy game. Take the last clue. Hounds in the discard pile. Draw 2 more cards. Release tokens. We're over halfway through our deck already. It's fucking turn 2, Charlie. Calm down. I guess Zoe did help. I did deep knowledge here. I need this money, so I'm just going to play Emergency Cash as my last action. And it's upgraded. Look at that. Cool, medical student. Don't really need you right now, but I mean, what do I need? Things are going really well. And we've both finished our turns. Beast can't leave yet. Upkeep phase, another deep knowledge, another perception, level 2. Just throwing all the cards over there, huh? 2 of 12 Doom, evil cards. Attached to the nearest location with a key pulse, or a key locus rather, so my location. Each investigator at that location takes 1 damage, 1 horror. Neat, thanks, appreciate it. I'll just take it directly myself to protect everyone, because I don't want Leo dying when I inevitably misplay and draw the weakness. There's literally no reason to take the horror myself. That should always go on Chris. Because I am willing to replay the Chris, I have a second copy of him. And then if the key locus goes away, it will then be gone. So this is just hanging out here and not being in the Mythos deck anymore. That's all the rest of that text does. Warp Reality, I remember this one. This says leave. As a double action, I can get rid of this. And I would like to do that because if you end your turn here, you put a card out of play as a holo. So like I can spend 2 actions or discard a card effectively, or just never end my turn here, which is the new plan. All right, pretty soft Mythos phase. I guess Charlie's gonna go down here because should there be Doom on these things and they fucked up and didn't spawn there? That's definitely it. The Doom spawned under the cards. I bet I can find them. Yeah, there's Doom. That clue that shouldn't have been there, that was Doom. I don't know if these are supposed to be on the locations or the locuses, but yes, a setup failed in automation, and I just didn't realize it. Presumably it's supposed to be on the locations. That makes a lot of sense. I knew there was supposed to be Doom in play somewhere. Let me make sure I haven't missed anything else. Oh, the Claret Knight and Line of Pharaohs are controlled by all the investigators. We can totally be using his ability. Nice. I don't really have anyone who cares that much about it, but nice. That's actually going to help a lot for running out of charges against the beast, because now I just won't. Oh, I was going to say I should have gained a resource on Zoe when I didn't. I swung over repeatedly, so everything's kosher. All right, yeah. Aside from the detail that we control this stuff, nothing else was wrong. Good, good, good. And I can do this, so... I mean, I probably should at some point. And we got 2 location attachments this round. So now we're at the top of the round. The Doom is in play like it should be, and it's -4 Doom, so we're at -2 Doom, and we won't be agented to finish, so that's not ideal. Anyway, 2 clues here. No, not correct, please. There we go. Anyway, since there's a key locus here, items and ally assets cost 1 more. That's no fun at all. This doesn't look like it's an ally asset to me. It just happens to have a cost based on the cost of an ally asset. So, yeah, legally different. Get wrecked, game. I'm gonna go ahead and summon the dog. And my first action was moved down here off my old location, so yeah, I have 2 actions left. I would love to have a little bit more money to play Art Student, but oh well. I guess there's a lot of things I would like a little bit more money to play, huh? I'm going to investigate, currently at 8. Do I want to go for $1 million? Not on this location, not on this location. Yeah, I'll just take it at 8. Tablet, easy. Next, we're investigating again. We're currently at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 again. I should have just used Leo, I'm up 4. Oh, right, there's only 1 clue left. Never mind, it was correct to go on. Last action, I'm just gonna go to the boss, or the bourse rather, not the boss. And since the Claret Knight is not the only location, enemies can't enter here. And investigators here can spend player clues to remove 1 Doom from a location or an asset you control. And there are clues here, thank God. Which means I can just kill all 4 Doom over the course of the next couple turns relatively easily. But that'll be Charlie's turn for now. I definitely did not add Doom last turn for that guy, or a curse rather. I'm trying to remember if he's been in play for 2 phases. I think I drew him an upkeep, so he's only been in play for 1. Hope that's correct. I'm gonna walk twice as Zoe, because I need to get over here and help out. Do I want to Spectral Razor this guy? Top of the round, Runic Axe would have gained charges, as we're back at 4 thanks to Saga. I can just let him put another curse in the bag and Deep Knowledge myself, kill him next turn, Spectral Razor if I'm still pressed for time. We're good on cards over here. We've got Perception to draw more. We've got a Deep Knowledge as well. I'm gonna draw 3 over here. I don't think... Hello, Day of Reckoning. The star is gone. It's not coming back. There's only 1 agenda. All told, I've seen better Deep Knowledges. Anyways, enemy phase, he adds a curse. This guy can't leave. Upkeep phase. Second Milan, now the first one can die. Second Spectral Razor, we can afford to burn them a little more freely now. Top of the round, -1 of 12 Doom, evil cards. He is a little bit chonky. He is slapping for 4/4 right now with 5 in fist and 6 in foot. Gonna have to break those at some point. Anyway, over here, I have to deal with a splintered space. I test foot 3, and I take 1 damage for each hex. There's only the 1. I'm gonna go ahead and just fail that real quick. Hey, get a curse out of the bag. And that's no penalty. I will take my 1 damage though for each Hex Treachery attached, which is just this one. And I take it myself. I'm not putting it on Beat Cop. That's not what Beat Cop is for. I should get a Charisma in this deck very soon. I'm going to investigate at 8-2 on Charlie as a Lightning Bolt. It's not even my first action. I don't want to spend more actions on clues though, so I'll commit Deduction and I'll cycle my Perception to get Bonnie Walsh, hopefully. So 1,000,000. -3. Didn't fail, no additional penalty, draw 2. The Burden of Leadership hits my dog, that's completely fine, exhaust Leo. I don't have the money for a new Milan, so would exhaust Milan. Easy, not a problem. Also, we're at a crossroads. Hey Zoe, find out your Bandolier, stop that. Well, I've got all the soak in the world on Zoe. Unfortunately, that's not what I'm looking for right now, and I don't have the Charisma. I was hoping to draw cards for myself, but I guess a weakness and card draw for someone else is similar. We do get the 2 clues though, thanks to Deduction. And I spend player clues, player clues, player clues, player clues. That'll be 8, and I get rid of all 4 Doom on the map. Charlie, are you okay? Like, what the fuck's going on, man? That's wild. He's just kinda good, isn't he? These dogs are out of control. Second dog is in here, right? I just don't have the money for it. Yeah, gross. Charlie's about to start fighting, because, like, what else is there to do? He's finished the clue game, I think. Oh no, there's clues to get over here. This is a victory location. We can try to get that. Our first playthrough, he actually failed to do that, so I'll be grossed out if he manages to do it. And he does need to get rid of Bound and Reds as well along the way. But yeah, that's his turn. He's done. Over here on Zoe, like, this hand's just a little bit awkward. I don't need these Beat Cops or Tetsuos or Guts or Let Me Handle. I don't need any of these. I just need the assets that are in my deck still. I might just draw 2 and discard cards. Oh, I do need to kill this guy though. Let's just handle that. I engage, I swing my axe. Yeah, he's dead. That's Charlie's weakness, not mine. My weakness is up here, permanently removing the star from the game, which is pretty good. That'll be it for us. No enemies are alive. Upkeep phase. Stand together is nice to give some much needed money to Charlie. We've got to discard something. That's an easy Tetsuo, right? I need to discard 1 more. This guy's health is a multiple of 2, so Vicious Blow isn't actually very relevant. I can get extra damage from Beat Cops though, so maybe Vicious Blow is relevant, but hopefully I'll have just gotten my necklace into play or something else to chip for 1. There's something else I can do. I don't need to do that. And over here for Charlie and his upkeep phase, Bonnie Walsh finally shows her face. 4 of 12 Doom, Beast still can't leave. We're kind of crushing the tempo this time. Oh, that's a little bit gross. Second one. We're testing 1 to 3, and I don't really want to take 2 damage on this guy. I can afford to put damage on Leo at this point. I can test 3 to 3 like that. 4 to 3. That seems pretty inefficient, but I'm not taking tests this turn, actually. I'm just walking and getting rid of the keys over here. I mean, it's still just up 1. It's terrible. Like, I just take the 2 damage. There's nothing I can do about it. I don't need Milan anymore, so I can let him die. I can put the damage on Leo and 1 on myself. Soothing Melodies can't be that far off. There's only 12 cards left. Yeah, sure, fine. -2. Yeah, it failed anyway, even though I went up to 4. And that's 3 damage. 1 goes here. I kill Milan. I don't want to kill Milan. I'll take 2 damage. That's so scary. 1 goes here. 1 goes here. A little bit stressed on Soak, but Bonnie Walsh is coming in. I've got medical students still. I've got the room to play them. Stand together here. Wonderful. Evil card here. Another dog. That's fine. Dogs aren't a problem. Top of the round, you would have gained that. Gain a money too, because you're Zoe. All right, our turn. Deal with dog. We're swinging twice at 6 to 2. -3 is a hit. -2. -3 is a hit. Get the dog out. And we play stand together. give him 2 resources, get me 2 resources. I've got health to spare. I can afford to get hit by the 3rd one if we draw the 3rd one. Should I just be leaving instead of playing Stand Together? Just like go down here where there's no hexes? It doesn't sound bad. Yeah, I'm gonna take back that Stand Together play and just walk 1 location over instead. Feels bad, I wanna give Charlie the money, but can't do it. Charlie immediately leaves that location. That place has a few too many hexes. We're immediately playing Bonnie Walsh. Do I want to deep knowledge Zoe to get her survival knives and bayonets? Like, am I actually gonna keep pursuing that? Yeah, why not? Gonna add, that was 3 curses, not 2. You draw 3 cards. Hey, look at that shit. Those are the cards I wanted. Haven't really seen that many head tests, so I guess I'm gonna be throwing out the guts. But yeah, that's helpful. Hopefully we have time to play them next turn. I guess I'll just draw a card last action. I'll gain a resource. I'm spending all my money next turn on dogs, so I'd like to have money afterwards. That's it for me. Upkeep phase. Practice makes perfect. Overpower. Slight problem, though. There's a little bit much in this hand. We're gonna mill these copies of guts right before we draw the head test treacheries. It's fine. I don't think I'll need 2 copies to let me handle this. We still need to toss 1 more card, which is a little bit rough. Once I get multiple survival knives in play, there's no way I need an overpower. Top of the round, more charges on Runic Axe. 5 of 6 doom, you still can't leave, you idiot. Oh, hi, Amaranth. I'm still kinda setting up, could you not, please? And over here, thank God you're an aloof enemy, at the very least. Investigators at its location can attack anything with a title other than Coterie. Alright, you're not actually helping, that's a problem. I need you to stop that. I can beat Cop Amaranth, which is just like always happening every single time. Then she dies to a survival knife counter swing. So the play is Bandolier for 2. Survival knife for 2. Oh. I can't actually play both and engage her and Spectral Razor this guy. Hey Charlie, can you dodge? How good at dodging are you, Charlie? I mean, he can get up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to 4 once. It's not great. Like, yeah, I just have to Spectral Razor this guy and try to dodge on Charlie, and that's miserable. That completely sucks. It's technically fine, in like the broadest sense of fine. Anyway, we're gonna play... Why didn't we play Let Me Handle This? Because I wanted to play assets. Spectral Razor on this guy, get a resource back when he engages me, or when I engage him rather. We're swinging at 9 to 4, he only has 2 health. You are a patrol enemy, but after the attack resolves, you're dead, so you're not going anywhere. Anyway, over here... Over here, we have the easiest dodge of my life at, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 4. No feat to commit. Don't mess it up. All right, cool. No auto fail. That's all I needed. You can be evaded. A little bit stressed about that one, but it's fine. Running too far forward's a little bit spooky because the Beast in the Calla Crimson's about to get out. Oh, easy things to do this turn. I could have considered using Eye of Ravens, I guess, instead of tapping every single asset I have. But I'm gonna tap Eye of Ravens and kill a Bound in Red as 1 action. You can use this ability, flip a stable key you control to its unstable side, then discard Bound in Red. An Investigator at any location may trigger this ability. So that'll be my 2nd action. Oh, I also had Runic Chime in case I missed, but instead I'm just going to flip Runic Chime now myself and kill this copy of Bound in Red, just make this guy tremendously more tolerable. I've got an ally slot free. I'm going to play a medical student. That heals for a 1/1. It's got to be the same thing, so it's going to be Charlie. Cool. Setup finished. Charlie is safe. Still can't leave, you idiots. Enemy phase, she readies, engages here. I get a money. Upkeep phase. Smite the Wicked has been drawn. Art Student. Smite the Wicked will be going over here with whatever enemy it draws. Which is like actually really annoying because that's going to... It's an Acolyte. Alright. It ignores your normal spawn conditions, right? I would assume it ignores normal spawn conditions. Otherwise, like a lot of the time, this card gets a lot softer. Yeah, spawn is what you do when you draw it, but I haven't drawn it. I've gotten it with Smite the Wicked. If I'm wrong about this and Smite the Wicked doesn't override the normal spawn condition, give me a heads up. But as far as I can tell, this is just what you do. So we got a negative Doom again. Anyway, 6 Doom, top of the round, get our charges back, we already have them, and encounter cards, he's finally free. I know the bottom location sucks, so I'm going to throw him up here with the intent of going there to kill him. More negative Doom, by the way. And over here, that's just like reverse Ancient Evils. There's no way to fix that. Oh wait, there's a way to fix that. We can get rid of the Speed Cop, that's fine. That's totally manageable then. So I can Lightning Bolt my Beat Cop, play a new Beat Cop, get this Beat Cop killed and only take 1 damage, Lightning Bolt my Beat Cop to kill her, and then move twice to get to this Acolyte, and it guarantees the play. Alternatively, I can do the exact same thing, but just not miss on this Axe, right? Like I just spend 2 charges, that's literally nothing, I'll get them back at the start of the round. I swing at 5, 6, 7, 8 to 4. It's easy, just like don't draw auto fail. Or this. Alright, cool, -4, got him. Dead again. Get out of here, Amaranth, no one wants you here. And remove a curse. That's a lot of curse tokens in the bag. And then move, engage the Acolytes. And the Acolyte's going to give us some money, because I'm Zoey. Over here, as Charlie, I definitely need to move twice to get to Zoey's location. That always happens. We should probably reveal the location we've gone to, just like as a general rule. That's an important part of the game. It's got 2 Shroud, and after you successfully investigate it, increase the difficulty of all other tests here by 2 for this round. I've heard worse things. Am I going to try to help fight by playing second dog? I mean, Lightning Bolt dog 8 to 2. That happens. -1, get a thing. And I think I'm trying to help fight by playing second dog. I'm out of slots, so I overwrite the medical students. Just unfortunate fact of life. Actually, no, the medical student has the same so because Milan's objectively a better decision. I was thinking Milan was somehow a better sack because I didn't need the book anymore, but that's just not how the game works. Alright, I was on the struggle bus for a while. I finally found the Summoned Hound in my discard pile. Play Chance Encounter. I currently have 0 money. I assume I paid for it while I was talking about playing it earlier. And the reason I assume this is because it's impossible to have a 1 money after an upkeep phase, or 0 money rather. I should have 1 money if I haven't played anything. So presumably I just paid for it before this. Tap Summoned Hound, investigating 8 to 4 this time. Literally no reason not to tap people and go at, alright, I don't need to tap this many people. This is currently 11 to 4 already. Cool. I don't need these clues. I'm just doing it because, like, what else are you gonna do with your life? What's wrong with his heart? It was flipped. Okay, there we go. My brain was struggling with that for a second. I just knew something was wrong. It's a little bit embarrassing and then it instantly put it together that it was just upside down. Oh, at 6 Doom we were supposed to reveal this. I didn't realize it worked that way. I thought it just kept them in. There are 4 clues here. You can test 6 head to automatically evade the Beast in a Calla Crimson regardless of its current location. Group limit once per game, which is pretty neat. And he's allowed to leave now, obviously, so he's going to come slap the shit out of this Key Locust, but then Zoey will hopefully deal with him. I have a 1 action left, because God forbid I spent actions to do anything. The dogs do it all for me. I'm going to gain a resource to play more Soak in the future. Like, I'm going to go over there and play Art Student for Soak and get the clue like that, maybe. I don't know. It doesn't feel like it matters. Enemy phase. I get attacked by this guy. His Doom has somehow fallen off of him. Did I never put the Doom on him? Oh, there it is. It's hiding under the discard button. Anyway, Survival Knife. We're swinging 7 to 3. Easy game. Get him out of here. That wasn't the Survival Knife, but you knew what I meant. Upkeep phase and top of the round, so we're going to get more charges on the Axe. Wait, no, enemy phase. He comes down here. Oh, that's not good. I don't want him to be there. Can I afford to get slapped? If he comes down there, he's going to be much harder to fight. Yeah, I think the correct play is I let the Beast and Calo Crimson come up here and engage it with Zoey. My survival knife would have been exhausted because it was before the upkeep phase. But I will tap Beat Cop to deal damage here. And then I'll soak the 1-2 on Beat Cop, and then 1 on myself. Because this Beat Cop does need to die eventually anyway. And that only takes 1 more damage than letting him go beat up the thing, which, by the way, he totally beats up the thing. He hits it for 2-2, which comes out to be 4. Kinda rough. And now, 7 Doom. There's 1 Doom in play, I believe, so we're getting close to finally having 0 Doom in play. And evil cards. Spoken too soon. Sorry about that, Leo. Mysterious Chanting, that one's easy enough. This Acolyte was already dead eventually, so that doesn't do too much to us. And over here, he's only got 3 fists because we got rid of those bound in reds. Swing, swing, swing. We're swinging at only 5-3. It's actually pretty miserable. I mean, we still have the survival knife at +3 on the last one. This dog is no longer readying properly because the charisma under him, so I'm going to move that because it doesn't rotate the stacks of cards. I'm thinking that on Charlie, is there a way to do that head test? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can test it 9 once, 8 once, and I need to use a hound. Okay, I'm going to go first on Charlie. Charlie can do some work here. Charlie is going to move over here. This Acolyte that is very wicked and very doomy needs to die. I tap a dog, swinging at 5 base. If I miss, I'll just tap the other dog. Seems good. -2. He's dead. Doom is gone. Control Z. Alright, so Smite the Wicked is handled. We have 1 move done. That should have been done. Doom is gone. Well, most of it. We have Leo still, so 6 Doom total. We want to get to 12. But now we're down here and we can do this stuff. I would like to get these clues, but this turn is a lot better, and we're a lot more set up to do things properly if we don't have to get these clues. So I am going to take that 6 head test. This dog should be exhausted. I'm going to tap dog, Leo, Milan, Bonnie, ready, Milan again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 6. That's not as good as I thought it would be. Is there like anything in the deck I can hit? I think both Unrelentings are already in here, so there's no relevant cards. Gross. And it's a 5-shot location, so after this, if I'm not succeeding, I'm not doing anything. I can overwrite Milan with an art student for soak. And then just like draw a card, I guess. And statistically, I have a really good chance of hitting this, right? Yeah, no. Get out of here. -3. I can place a Doom on a Key Locus or take 1/1. I was replacing you anyway, Milan. I'm going to play this art student to get a clue here. I can take the test again at 2 to 6. I don't think it'll go well, though. So last action, I'll play an emergency cache for more soak resources. And we're back where we started, except the Doom Acolyte's gone. So we're still over here talking about swinging at 2. The reason this isn't great is because even if I do kill him, well, congratulations, he's just going to move to the catacombs and tap Charlie, and Charlie's doing stuff there. And taking 2/2 isn't really a great plan. I can't use Daring against this guy. If I use Daring and miss, it just kills me. Oh, he has Retaliate already. Daring does nothing. Huh. It'd be awkward if I just suddenly and immediately lost this because Zoey fucked up, wouldn't it? Yeah, swinging at 5 suddenly sounds terrible. Holy shit. There's just not a way out of this. This is just a bad spot to be in. All right, we do have to swing at him then, so we're committing Daring. We're going +2, +3, +5 on the first swing. We're gonna use an extra charge on the next one to try to make sure we don't get killed. That's a -3, good thing we use Daring. Draw a card, wrong hand. Vicious Blow, nice. It's up to 3. Vicious Blow puts me at +3 on just 1 charge, which is the number to beat to not feel bad about anything in the bag. If I get a tablet, he runs away and slaps the other totem, which is actually fine. So Vicious Blow +3, come on. Oh no. What an easy game. Zoey, you keep being distressingly close to failing. Anyway, Vicious Blow is the extra damage we need to kill him in one hit. Good draw there. And Charlie, you're gonna have to just deal with that for a little bit on your own, because I need to play this beat cop real bad. Like, not having beat cop there was surprisingly not okay. Or perhaps unsurprisingly not okay, depending on your perspective. My bottom 5 cards for sure contains the other survival knife, but there's not really a lot to do about that. Enemy phase, he's the only one, he's exhausted. Is there any way I can use this to some great effect on Charlie? Not really, right? We're completely fine on direct horror, so before the upkeep phase, I'm gonna shift the Eye of Ravens. We both take 1 direct horror and we get the key back, which can help out a lot for this test I'm about to have to take. And then upkeep this. I don't feel so good about taking direct, oh wait, that was the wrong one. The Runic Chime, rather. The Eye of Ravens is the top card of the encounter deck, which is a lot sketchier. Yeah, that could potentially be very bad. I won't be doing that one. Anyway, top of the round. 8/7 of 12 Doom because of the Doom on Leo. That's probably fine. I can mix up my actions pretty easy. Compulsion kinda sucks. I'm gonna go first on Zoey, because this guy readies and engages with Charlie. Because it just exhausts normally. It doesn't like super exhaust or anything when you kill it. So I'm gonna go first on Zoey, and we're gonna see what happens. Curse, not a token on this. We're safe. So I can move down and Spectral Razor the guy now. I'm gonna play Zoey's Cross. And then I'm going to Spectral Razor the guy. And I'm only going to gain no resources. I'm going to go 7 to 5 for Spectral Razor and tap the Cross when I engage to deal a damage. I'm going to Beat Cop to deal a damage. We're swinging 9 to 3, 7 to 3, 5 to 3, 3 to 3. Double check that. Yeah, it was 6 up for a 9. Easy game by Curses. Okay, that's 4 of the damage we need to kill him. Survival Knife could theoretically finish it once we get to that. Also, this should have gotten charges at the top of the round. Over here on Charlie. Right, yeah, you never got any clues here. I wanted to get clues here, but that's not what happened. That's not true. I played Art Student and just forgot to get a clue off of it, right? Oh no, there's one missing. We're good. I'm just stupid. So like I was saying, going over to Charlie, Distorted Reasoning, Lightning Bolt 8 to 5 seems just good enough. I'll tap Art Student to be 10 to 5. It's just a much better number. Would have passed either way. Get a clue. Going to Dog again for another clue. No, I'm gonna test the head test now. At 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ready from Bonnie is 6, 7. That's not even good enough. I need like everything to do that. So yeah, we're just gonna Dog. We're gonna use Leo. We're not doing the head test. That's not happening. Up 5. Same symbol. Get another one. We're going to investigate normally. Bonnie. Oh, I've been adding a Milan that's not there. We've been beating it by more than 3 because of the extra tap, so we're fine. But, we're beating it by more than 1, which is what Milan was adding it. We've been at 9 to 5, not 10 to 5. But both times we got -3, so 6 to 5 both times. Does this... All right, I think I was supposed to do something between those actions because those were the same type of action. I just realized that I'm an idiot. I was thinking that they didn't apply, but no, they do apply, and I need to do something between them. I take a play action and play a new Art Student to get the last clue, effectively. All right, cool. So that's all the victory. We just need to worry about stalling this guy for a couple turns before we kill Leo. That should honestly be pretty easy to do, just like through the nature of Soak. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. I draw a card because like that's an action you can take. Do I just gain 2 resources to play Soak? I definitely don't heal him to ready this key. That's incorrect. I'm just gonna gain 2 resources. I can't safely draw a Mythos card right now. Anyway, it's time for the moment of glory or the moment of despair. Let's figure out which one. We're swinging at 5, 7 to 3. No one has a single fist to contribute. I have let me handle this. And I'm missing enough health that I'm gonna take that. Cool. He's evaded again. He gets back up immediately during the upkeep phase, and what's the order of operations? Ready Exhausted would apply in player choice. They're both Ready Exhausted, so I would do this and put a damage on him. Did I beat cop him earlier? I thought I beat copped him earlier. Shouldn't there be a damage on this beat cop? I'm going to assume that's the case and just put another damage on the beat cop. And then upkeep over here. Take cart. 9 of 12 Doom. We still need to get rid of the Doom on Leo, but that'll happen on its own. Just 2 more turns. Attach beyond the pale to your location and test head 3. If you fail, take 1 horror for just 1 horror. Not a big deal. I'll just take a horror. It's fine. Yeah, woo. So dangerous. I mean, I'll actually just put it on Leo, because that's more correct. Over here. Good order, good order. I could have killed Leo if I had been, Oh, wait a second. I've been resolving my cards in the wrong order. The lead investigator is Zoe. Perfect. Let's start doing these in the right order from here on out. I've just been playing the one on the left first, because that's intuitive. I play left to right. That's how you write. But, yeah, that should have been 2 horror, which would have killed Leo. And this one would just be for 1 horror over here. And by the way, we are failing this one too. No surprise. And that puts us at 9 of 12 Doom. We need to hold out for 3 more turns. That's pretty easy to do. We've crushed this scenario. Like, before he even showed up, we were at his doorstep ready to camp him. As soon as he came out, we beat him to death over and over and over again. That's gross. Also, this action is gone. So, I guess... It's a shame I discarded both copies of Guts, right? I could just auto-evade the guy. I play Milan, I do the test. Exhaust, 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 exhaust. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 total. Sure. I play Milan. I take the test. 2, 3, 4, 5, ready. 6, 7, 8, 9. Because I'm not good enough to hit him with dogs. I don't want to risk that retaliate. So up 3. A skull is a -3 if you're out of key locus. We aren't. He is evaded. And last action, I'm going to walk out of here because there's a number of treacheries here that makes me kind of uncomfortable. I don't want to get hit for like 3 next time we draw beyond the pale or a Splendor's place. He is exhausted. We're no longer at the same, no longer engaged. And I test for compulsion. Someday we'll fail one of those in this campaign. That's been weird so far. I was kind of hoping to fail that one, actually. I might just get rid of compulsion and walk away, and then come back next turn to kill him. Next turn, we have 10 Doom. If we kill him, he exhausts. We get to 11 Doom. We need 1 more turn. I think we're just, like, fine. I'm not going to force myself to get rid of the compulsion this turn. I don't think I need to do that. But doesn't it just always work if I do? I get rid of compulsion, I leave. I come in, swing, swing. If I miss, I still have the backup swing here. I don't get any extra turns by killing him now. There's nothing to do if I don't. Oh, I can leave and play Hallowed Mirror and heal. And... okay, that seems solid. I leave. I play Hallowed Mirror for 2. Oh, but overwrite my thing, though. And that is helping. It's actually not helping anymore, because I don't have any charges of Beat Cop to deal even amounts of damage with left. So I leave. I play Hallowed Mirror for 2. I use Soothing Melody. And I heal my Beat Cop for 2. Cool. That's us. Upkeep phase, he readies, we upkeep. Axe is already at full at the top of the round. Oh right, I'm supposed to sandbag and play Refine. That's funny. At a Crossroads here isn't the best. Like, there have been better at a Crossroads than this. I mean, Charlie's actions don't really matter. I'm gonna just draw 3 cards on him, it's fine. Take a horror, put it on Milan, draw 3. He's back, and he's not going away this time. He can't go here, but he can go somewhere else. 10 of 12 Doom, just need to hold out for 1 more turn after this one. Wizard of the Order. Gonna go here, it's the only location we can reasonably deal with. That's a little bit annoying. We can make him go here, though, and hit this one for 2, so it's not a big deal. Let's see what our next card is. You're going to be here, being annoying. So it's like engage, Coterie Provocateur, hit Provocateur, go here with the intent of survival, knifing him. Seems sensible enough. Let's see how badly that plan fails. Not today, buddy. All right, cool. I'm going to engage you. I am going to double swing here at 5, 6, 7, 8 to 4 for 2 damage. Get out. I walk down here and end my turn, engaging this man. Also, that gives me 2 resources. Meanwhile, Charlie Kane only has 1 action left. I was thinking he could just get rid of Compulsion, but that's not actually true. Thanks, Santa Cross Ritz. Oh, I ended my turn here, so I need to set a card aside as hollow. Rip stand together. Whatever will I do? And I've got take cards over here. There's like no penalty to ending my turn here at this point in the game. I'm gonna walk down here. I want to be with you in case something bad happens. And like I couldn't have killed that with the dogs. I'm only swinging at 5. I guess I could have killed it because I could have tapped stuff, but particularly Bonnie, that's the big one. Yeah, I could have swung at 7 to 4 and then again at much higher numbers with Bonnie and had a last swing at 5 or 6. It would have been potentially possible, but like what else am I really doing this turn? I don't know why the Doom keeps sliding off of these guys this game. I'm just gonna draw a card, like I don't know what I'm doing. The game's over. Enemy phase, this guy comes down, he slaps this location for 2. Or for 4 rather, which is sucks and it's scary, but it's not the worst deal in the world. This guy tries to attack me, I survival knife 7 to 4. It's actually just like not as high as I thought it would be. Do I want to beat cop him first in case I miss repeatedly? If I beat cop him, we're going into 11 Doom. I think I have guaranteed victory if I beat cop him, right? I beat cop him, I can walk down and drag this guy back up away from his objective. Does patrol disengage you to go to the objectives? I don't actually know. If I'm fighting a guy with patrol, do they stay engaged or do they leave? Each ready, unengaged enemy. So, no, he'll stay. So if I'm able to just take 4-4, which currently I am, then that means I have the win with full victory. If I plan to double beat cop though, then that would drop this to 1 soak, and that would be dead. So I have to plan to not beat cop and just pass at 3. Ah, damn. Eventually I have to draw a curse into a fail. I'll take 1 then, and put it on the beat cop as punishment, I guess. That's stupid. Why would you ever do that? Upkeep phase. Last cards are Survival Knife, Soothing Melody, huh? Okay. Oh, I can do it on Charlie. Charlie can be the tank. That's pretty funny. Top of the round, 11 of 12 Doom. It's gonna be -2 because it's Wizard of the Order. It's Wizard of the Order looking pretty doomy. We would have to kill the other cultist if he had died though, so I guess it's not the biggest deal. Stop that! Stop doing that! There's so much Doom here now. Oh, Charlie should have had to hollow a card. I choose Take Heart. Okay, cool. Provided we get the -5 Doom that is currently on the board off of the board, we win. I would like to prevent any attacks from happening here. I need to go first and see what Compulsion's doing, because Charlie's going to be killing this top Acolyte probably. Can Charlie do anything if he gets rid of Compulsion? Because this is in my threat area. I don't know what discard Compulsion being spaced like that means. Because normally that would just be at the left side and I would know what that means. I'm worried that this is like a specific action you can only do if you want to. But it sure looks like a normal ability to me that I can just use, and it's in the threat area so other people can use it. If I'm wrong about that, then please correct me, but from my understanding, anyone can use Compulsion anytime, it just forces itself on you sometimes. So if I trigger Compulsion here, I kill this guy, can't do shit about him, Charlie can't kill this and block him. Is that true? Move up here, dog him, move down here, move over here. No, Charlie can still handle it. Charlie doesn't need any help. Okay, we axe him. We go first here. We're gonna axe. All right, cool. I've never been compulsed before in my life. Since I don't need to swing again, I forgot to get more charges. Since I don't need to swing again, I will be spending 2 charges to swing at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 4. He's dead this time. Get rid of 4 Doom. Next actions, I am planning on taking 4/4, which is 1/2 to myself, which I can survive, and there will be no Mythos cards after this. I walk down here, engage the beast, and I drag him here. In Rage, he deals 1/2 to the beat cop, and 1 horror to me. Charlie, don't you dare break this somehow. Like, this gets real sketchy if I just somehow auto-fail repeatedly, but I mean, You're swinging at 5, 6, 7 to 3. Yeah, easy. And if I failed, I swing this one, I Bonnie, I ready the other one, and then I have a 5 to 3 after the next, like 7 to 3. Easy game. I guess distorted reasoning could have made that real awkward real fast, though I wasn't thinking about that, really. I gain 2 resources and celebrate, because as this man swings again, killing the beat cop and dealing 1/1 here. We go through the upkeep phase, we get a soothing melody, doesn't matter, we get anything, doesn't matter. Top of the round, charges in the axe, 12 doom, agenda advances, advance the act. And now we add a beast and a Scarlet Crimson to the victory display, and each key locus in play to the victory display. And we got the clues here way earlier with Charlie, so we do absolute full completion. That's fantastic. Wasn't expecting this out of this team at all, they crushed it. Cal and Crimson go up here too. Amaranth's not actually worth victory, she's just a problem. That's still 1 for the decision at the start, the location, the beast, all 4 locuses. Total of 7 experience from this scenario, that's pretty damn good. Going over to Resolution 1, skip to Resolution 8, cool. Resolution 8, we get that experience, we 8 of the night, we haven't seen the last of a beast and a Scarlet Crimson, which means we're adding him to the deck of people that hate us. 1 here, 1 in the backup deck for when I totally mess it up. And lastly, mark 3 time in your campaign. We cross over 20. For 20, we do Event Zeta, and this is the one that just sort of sucks. We only have 4 keys, just barely. We only have Weeping Lady, Chime, Ravens, and Blossom. One of these is gonna get stolen randomly, gonna be a great time. It's the Eye of Ravens. So these can stay with their respective owners. On the good side, since we're going into the next scenario. But the Eye of Ravens has been stolen, and it was stolen, get out of there. It has been stolen by Amaranth, she got a key back. I should probably be marking down who owns what, just like, doesn't feel like an important part of the game to me until somebody else gets something. Charlie Kane is the last Blossom. The Mirroring Blade, no, the Runic Chime is also on Charlie Kane. And the Weeping Lady is on Zoey Samaras. But Amaranth does have the Eye of Ravens now, boo-hoo. And again, I'll just keep additional copies of these for when I inevitably mess it up, and get rid of that because it's no longer relevant. Now, theoretically, this allows us to go to a variety of places and try to get that unstolen. You can go to Reykjavik, San Juan, Quito, and Kabul to get it back. If you fail, you're gonna draw essentially from a dice bag that gets 1 lowered each time. So at first it's a 1 in 4, then a 1 in 3, then a 1 in 2, then guaranteed. And for every stop you make that failed to get it back, you'll get an experience. But I'm not planning on ever stopping at one of those locations again. It just seems like it's really not very good. I think if for failing you were immediately given 1 or 2 experience, it would be a lot more understandable. But since you have to do all of them, you have to get it back, and you're on average getting it back on the 3rd or 4th attempt. Sorry, 2nd or 3rd attempt. Like, it's just really hard to justify going for it. So I'm not worried about it. She has the Eye of Ravens, that's the end of that. Now, this is by far the easiest routing we've had since the start. Our next stop is Constantinople. 1 time has passed, we go straight into setup. And I'll be back with you next time once I spend all this experience, which is just always a nice thing to be feeling. It doesn't want to unseal the Elder token, but I'm sure the Chaos Bag will figure it out when I put it there myself. And sadly, I didn't quite find the time to sandbag and play Refine. There was just a little bit too much going on, drew it a little bit too late. Everyone's time was too pressed there at the end to ever play Refine, so Zoe will have to make do with only getting 8 experience plus 2 bonus experience from down the rabbit hole. I'm sure she'll find a way to manage. Anyway, that's it for me. I've been rather incoherent. I've been having a great time with Scarlet Keys this run around. And I'll see you in the next one when we deal with Dealings in the Dark, one of my favorite scenarios in the game and my favorite scenario in the set. If you've been liking the series, if you like this video, then like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff really does help the channel grow, and I really do appreciate it. And either way, I'll see you in the next one.